Good morning, good evening, good afternoon everybody. Hope you can hear me over the wind. I really hope this is going to work. Warning, pissed up video coming because I've been working really hard on the boat and the house, and I think we're going to drift out to sea now. Oh bloody hell, I should have got organised first. Oh bloody hell, my camera. There we go. Right, we're free. It's alright everybody, don't panic. I know what I'm doing. And I've got a life jacket in case anything goes wrong, so don't worry. I'm not actually that pissed. I literally have just had a glass of wine and it's gone straight to my head. Oh my god, look at that. The tender, I think, needs a bit of looking after, doesn't it? And I'll have to try not to pull too hard with the oars, otherwise you lot are going to go flying off the back of the boat. I'll try not to crash into my own boat. Yes, hopefully you can hear me over the wind. Oh god. Oh, that handle's a bit slimy. Oh, I don't know what that is. Anyway, I've been working on my windows. I'll try and show you a bit of an angle. Lovely sunset here in Spain this evening. I'm really frightened about my phone actually on this tripod. It's going to go fuck off straight into the water. And so I'd better be very gentle with the oars, and I really hope none of these crazy tuna boats come in because they make a hell of a wake. Right, let's have a look at the windows, shall we? I've been looking up Meghan and Harry, and I've got to say I'm right there with the royal grift. Now, I don't watch all of her videos, but some of her videos I'm right there with her, and the thing is, I don't know what to believe. Right, he's been at some award called ABC 123 ZYF DD1, some fucking code name. I don't know. Why do they give them such uncatchy names? And I am looking at it and thinking, is he actually there? Because he did the Dr. Gabor thing, didn't he? And we all know that Obama and Oprah did that thing, didn't they? Where neither of them were really there, but it was all computerised, all CGI'd. And it's incredible what they can do these days. Right, I'm going to turn very gentle here. There you go. Can you see my windows in the background? I've been working really hard on them. And it's not just paint and mould. Oh, I'll show you something. I love this boat here. Obviously nobody owns it anymore. Please phone, don't fall in the water, whatever you do. I should have brought some gaffer tape and gaffer tape the pedestal. Look at this behind. Well, that there, that's a pontoon. That came from the other side, and I don't know, it's sunk or something, burst a leak. So they just dumped it here. But look at this catamaran. I've always really liked this. This is actually a lovely little boat. And I'll tell you what, that'd fix up quite nice. I mean, I look at that and I think back to the first caravan Graham and I lived in, and oh, that was a bit strong. Don't pull too hard, Fiona. I look at this and I think if Graham and I had this instead of our first caravan, we'd have been really happy actually. I think I'll go the other way. Sorry. Scenic route, everybody. Look at this. Little tiny catamaran. And I'll tell you what, there's not a lot wrong with that. Just needs a bit of love, you know. Just needs cleaning up. Trust me, when it comes to boats, that is fuck all compared to compared to our boat. Oh, bloody hell, I better not crash into it, had I? But the thing is, I think that the people who owned it, they owed moorings on it, and yeah, I'll try and get a better shot for you. It's quite cool, that, isn't it? I mean, if you cleaned it up, bit of paint and mould, eh, sugars? What you been up to today, sugars? You actually done anything productive with your lives? Or just out there shit stirring and going mental all over social media? I haven't done a video for days, because basically, I talk predominantly about Meghan and Harry, and I really feel they are like the most unroyal type characters. Do you know what I mean? So today I actually found myself looking up the Cambridge sapphires. Now, anyone familiar with Princess Marina and Catherine, the Duchess of Kent, and Duke of Kent? Oh, marvellous, the Cambridge sapphires. Romanov history. Now, seeing is believing, as the late Majesty said. Oh, excuse me. Let's take a sip of my wine. And we went to the Tower of London and we saw the crown jewels. Where am I? Oh, we've drifted quite a bit. And I've got to say, me and my daughter were really into the crown jewels. You know, we both wanted to see all of them. And I have to tell you that in the flesh, the majority of them actually look fake. Now, they might be fake. Maybe they've got the real ones hidden somewhere else. But I tell you what, the Queen Mary section, they sparkle like nobody's business. When you see the Queen Mary's diamonds, sapphires, rubies, they have fire, they have sparkle, they have all the pizzazz. That girl had style. And I do personally suspect that she bought a lot of the Romanovs' jewels. Rightly or wrongly. And the late Majesty used to call them Granny's chippings. You know, playing it down a little bit, Granny's chippings. Here, look, that's a good shot of my boat. I'll just spin round here. Don't worry, we're not drifting out to sea. That's in the other direction. But one can still drown, I suppose. There we go, there's the old girl. I tell you what, I'll do a challenge. There's a bridge. Now, oh, we're on quite a high tide. Let's see if we can go under the bridge, just for a laugh. My son used to do this, and he used to push the boat down under the bridge, and sometimes fish jump in the bridge. In fact, the other night, 5 fish, yes, 5, I know, very biblical, jumped out of the water onto the pontoon. Graham heard this commotion and he went out and he put them all back in the water. I don't know why the hell they all jumped out. Now, where's the bridge gone? I bet you're all wondering where on earth this is going to end. Anyway, so I've been looking up the Cambridge sapphires, and unfortunately there are not many very good photographs of them, because with Princess Marina, who was devastatingly beautiful, you know, she was like Gloria Vanderbilt, gorgeous, and a beautiful Catherine, Duchess of Kent. I love that lady. Oh, total stunner. Unfortunately, photographs and the quality were not actually that good in those days. But I want to hear more about jewels. And with Meghan and Harry, I mean, we never get to see any gems with Meghan. My God, the woman wears lampshades, beige, trousers that are too long. I mean, it's a unmitigated disaster all the time. And I would just love to see some glamour, some glitz, you know, get something right. Right, where are we going now? I'm just really conscious not to pull too hard on the oars, or you lot are all going to go fuck off right into the water, and then no one will ever see this video. So if this video makes it onto the internet, that is a first. I'm going to clean this dinghy up next. I think it might be this one. I mean, so far we're not sinking, but I can actually see a hole. It's above the waterline. No, it's not that one. Let's get a couple of pulls. I'll have a sip of wine and we'll see where we go. I'm not steering or paying attention or anything. Just praying to God no tuna boat comes thundering in. They don't care, bless them. They come in, they've got all their lovely lights on and bombing it. Oh dear, we're turning, we're going the wrong way. So yeah, I'd love to see some of our real royals. You know, Camilla, bless her, she wore the late Majesty's sapphires. They're not the same as the Cambridge sapphires. They're actually better, I think. But I do like the Cambridge sapphires. Yeah, it's got to be the next one. It's got to be. Oh, no. They want to be on the internet, look. It's YouTube. There you go, he wants to be live on the internet. Am I live? Oh yeah, it's this one. Oh no chance am I going to get under that bridge. Go and have a look at it. So yeah, I've been researching lots of different royal jewels. And seeing is believing, or seeing used to be believing. Well, it was with the late Queen, because, and it is with the other royals, because they go somewhere, they do some stuff, we see them, and that's perfectly acceptable. When it comes to Meghan and Harry, I don't know what to believe. Now, he's going to be in, I don't know, he's going to some Diana Halo stuff in New York and that, but as he did that thing with that Mr. Gabor, Dr. Gabor, whatever his name was, how do any of us actually know he's physically in the States? Well, I'm not sure we do. And I was watching the Royal Grift, and she did the reflection of the sunglasses, and that was the bit that struck me. There was no reflection of the people. There were people standing in front of him, and they would have been in the reflection of the sunglasses. I don't know if you can see this bridge. I don't think you can actually make out that it's a bridge actually at this stage, because the tide is so high. I should have done this earlier, really. I remember my first trip in a rowing boat. I was about 2, and I can remember that. Watching the oars going into the water, and I thought the water was solid. This one coming up, I think it's commercial, it's got teeth on it. I think they do tuna hunting or something. Oh, I can feel the slime on these oars. It's awful. Should have cleaned them before coming out. I'm looking at other boats' windows and wondering, do they leak? I bet they bloody do, you know. mine aren't going to leak anymore. Graham's uploaded a video of what I've done on the windows, and it looks awful at the moment, but don't worry, it's all worked out on paper. And I haven't lost the piece of paper. You see this bridge yet? Oh, the water's gone right up to it. Just have another sip of wine. Oh, I can't believe how much this has gone to my head. Oops. Nearly knocked into those outboards. Look at this. Does anybody need outboard engines that big? I mean, they're actually bigger than me. What is the necessity to have an engine, let alone two, that big? Go away, fly. Oh, B came on the deck today. Oh, don't know about you guys, I just start screaming my head off, doing some Vitus dance all over the place. Fuck off, fly. Yeah, look at this. This is actually a bridge, and you can go right under this. Well, we've come this far, I might as well show you. The tide is clearly very, very high, and I don't actually know the purpose of this bridge. I suppose it's to let water flow through this side of the marina. But what Benji did one time, it was a high tide, not quite this high, and he actually forced the boat underneath. He used to take his girlfriends under this bridge. Right, there you go. You can actually go under that and out the other side, but clearly we're a little bit high. I shall demonstrate how high, but without banging, because I don't want you guys to fall in the water. This is ridiculous, because you're not actually there. It's like I can envisage you all. I can imagine you all. Just very, very gently tap the wall. Brace yourselves. What? Did you feel that? There you go. So, yeah, Benji actually forced the boat under there one time. This dinghy, they found this at sea on a dolphin. Oh, God, we're stuck now. Oh, dear. Fuck off, all. Oh, go away. Yeah, they found this on a dolphin trip. Ben and his mate, they were our young members of crew, and of course Tim owns the dolphin boat, so it was salvage. It was technically Tim's boat, so they both said, "Oh, Tim, can we have the boat, can we have the boat?" And he went, "You're welcome to the bloody boat, take it away." And they obviously they'd taken it back to Marina Bay, and it was 15 knots that particular day, so not suitable for a little boat like this. And Tim said, "Oh, the lads are going to bring it round. They're going to." I said, "How the bloody hell are they going to bring it round to us here in Spain?" He said, "They're going to row." I went, "Row? Are they mental? That'd take them hours." Well, it did. He said, "Don't worry about them, Fiona. They're both SDCWs. They've done the courses, so what could possibly go wrong?" And they wore like little life vests. They got blown right out into the bay. Took them 3.5 hours to work their way round to our mooring. Huh. Pair of nutters. Of course, that's one of Benji's big TikTok videos. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? All of us going for a row. So I think of all of you. At sunset. No, I very rarely do this sort of thing. I think I'm speaking loudly. The natives are hiding in their yachts. So yes, I am not convinced that Prince Harry ever left the UK, basically. And I know I must sound like a tin hat nutter saying that. But he did the Dr. Gabor thing, and I've seen other people do these fake things, and they fake the shadows. I mean, it's really clever what they can do these days. And then he's going back for the well child. I mean, if he really is zipping here, zipping there, he's flown out to see his father, the king, when he was diagnosed with cancer. Then he's flown straight back. Then he's flown back out for the Invictus. He's flown back. Then he's flown out for his uncle's memorial. I think he might have flown out for something else. He's flown back. He's flown back for something to do with his birthday, but then he's flown back to America. And he's going to fly to New York. And then he's going to fly to the UK. I mean, bloody hell, this guy's clocking up air miles, isn't he? I know everyone's always taken the piss that he's not exactly environmentally friendly. He's single-handedly melting a particular ice cap, isn't he? He's fucking it up all by himself. And yet, I just don't believe it. I mean, why didn't Meghan run to the airport? Harry, we're so in love. I'm just not buying that he went back to the States. I think he has been tucked up at Althorpe or somewhere like that. I don't know. Call me crazy. I know many do. They're perfectly entitled to do that. Well, I feel a bit more confident with you guys. You seem to be strapped in. And if you fall in, don't worry. I'll throw you a life jacket, and that is genuine mould. That really is. Oh my God, is there a boat coming? Oh, it's music. I thought one of those crazy tuna boats was coming. Ooh. Crab. They call it catching a crab, don't they, when you've got a... when you don't get it properly. Right, we should be docking soon, not crashing, docking. Oh, I'm so pleased with my idea about the windows. So far so good, it does seem to be working. I know to a lot of people, it must seem utter madness. It must seem like, what the fuck are you doing, Fiona? You're literally painting your windows, but it's resin. And I discovered that resin actually fuses, fiberglass actually fuses with real glass pretty good. That's when I had my light bulb moment, because I was doing the roof and I got a few drops on the glass, and they took billy ho to get off. So I might be missing for a week or two. Don't worry, I haven't drowned. Not yet. Do you know, I've never actually fallen in when I've been drunk. Worst that ever happened was Graham's first wife and her husband came down to visit, and some of his grandchildren, and we all got pissed. They're right pissheads, that lot. And we were playing water pistols and water fights, and I fell off the top roof of our old boat, and I fell completely like a log onto the lower deck, bounced off it, and fell again like a log onto the pontoon, and bounced off that, and then went into the water between the boat and the pontoon. Graham's first wife went, "Oh my God, I think Fiona's dead." Oh, she's a nutter. Yeah, where are we going? Hello, people on the promenade. Yes, my adoring fans. Yes, yes. I'm really good at rowing. I could do the Oxford-Cambridge boat race. Tell me, team. Which team do you want me on? Ah, fella's taking a picture of me, see? The famous rower. Yeah. Live on the internet. Anyway. So, I'd like to know what you guys think Oh, there was something else I wanted to clear up. God, I hope you can hear me over the wind. I'll tell you what, I'm paranoid about boats creeping up behind me. I'll turn around so you can definitely hear me, because there's something quite important I have to say. Oh, they're following me and taking lots of pictures. Oh, bless them. They're waiting for me to fall in, I think. Yeah, I'll just turn around. In fact, I'll row forwards because the wind's behind us. That's easier, isn't it? Yes, I noticed a couple of comments where I raised the subject of that Duchess drop bear, and some people have been thinking or accusing Australian YouTubers of being Duchess drop bear. Now, I want to make this clear. When I say I feel Duchess drop bear and crew are back, I don't think they're YouTubers. And there are millions of people who live in Australia, and that tarot lady, what's she called, Rainbow Pyramid, that's not Duchess drop bear. No, no, no. Recollections may vary. That's not Duchess drop bear. So no, I would say, but no, those ladies are like any other YouTuber. You know, everyone's entitled to say what they want. That's part of free speech, isn't it? Some theories might be more out there than others. For example, I mean, I don't personally find Paula M particularly shocking, but Paula has her own style. She's entitled to say what she wants. All of the YouTubers. The point is, if YouTubers are not allowed to speak, and if you guys in the comments are not allowed to speak, well, then no one's going to be able to compare notes. Now, I know a lot of people are upset on behalf of the Markle family, but quite frankly, the Markle family are public figures. And they're going to get it in the neck. Us YouTubers get it in the neck. I mean, fuck me, tell me who isn't trolled. Talking to someone who's been trolled a lot. That's what happens. You put yourself out there, you are going to get trolled. And let's take it a step further. Perhaps it's not trolling. Perhaps people have genuine questions and genuine theories, and they should be allowed to discuss and compare notes and etc, etc. That's all in the spirit of free speech. So I just wanted to clear that up. That I'm certain I spent hours talking to that bitch, let's call her that, Duchess drop bear, and I don't think she was even Australian. So please don't attack anyone who's Australian or YouTubers. Oh, my fag's gone out, total crisis. Down tools, everybody. We had a captain at Dolphin Safari who could light his fag in a force at 20 knots. My boss. One of the worst dolphin trips I ever went out on. The heavens closed on us. Fog. It was raining so much, and my boss was drinking a cup of coffee out of a pint glass. And his glass was actually filling, and Tim likes staring into space when there's a crisis. And I was like, Tim, we can't see the rock. Tim, the visibility's awful. And he was just standing there, letting his pint glass fill up. And eventually, when we had no visibility of anything, we couldn't see 2 inches in front of our face, I said, should I put the nav lights on? And he went, yeah, go down, which means go downstairs, go in the cabin. And I had to fight my way past 16 passengers, and the smell in that cabin was awful. When I went up, he said, what are they all doing? I said, they're all hiding inside and they're farting. I think they're shitting themselves, actually. Oh, here we go. Right, now, I shall see if I can dock. Some of you might be asking, have I got an ashtray? Yes, I have. I'm rowing in it. Now, I'm going to sand this down and paint it up. It'll look just like the mothership, won't it? No, I tell you what, I'm not putting that fucking life jacket on till it's had a wash. I really hope you can hear me. So, is Harry really in America, or is he using CGI to trick us all? Or is Meghan? I don't know, and Meghan was too ill to turn up. I think I'm off course, somewhat. It's alright. We'll fight our way back. Yes, hello everybody. Avid gardener here, it's alright, it's all under control. There, yeah, look at those windows. Can you? I don't know if you can see them because there you can see a bit more of our boat. She's a very big girl. Oh fuck me, I think I've set fire to the life jacket. Oh, look at that. Right. Let's see if we can dock. Because if we can't, then we're all stuck, aren't we, for the rest of the night? Yeah, look at that. I mean, if you ignore the rudders, it's got a nice little outboard on the back. I think that looks all right. Our first caravan was smaller than that. Graham and I would have loved a boat like that. There, those rudders. They look like the orcas had a go at them. Orcas have sunk a few lately. Never row and drink. God, I hope I've been recording this whole time. That would be tragic, wouldn't it? Here, look, you can see my stars and crown. Can you see that? I don't think you can, hang on. I'll just... There. See these stars in the crown? That actually means that the boat, these ones here, that means the boat is a member of the Royal Danish Yacht Club. And I actually contacted them and said, should I remove the stars and the crown? And they went, nope, boat's a member, boat's a member. Here you go. Here you go. This is where I lose the camera. And I'll be like, oh God, oh fuck you. Well, I guess we're just going to crash into the boat, actually. Oh, now we're going somewhere else. Oh. No, don't bang, camera. Phone. There we go, we're back at the mothership. Oh, fuck me. There we go. Here, I should have done it here all along, shouldn't I? Thank you very much for listening.